Javon Bullard was the defensive MVP of the last two college football playoff games, the Peach Bowl as well as the national championship. And while his measurements might not intimidate a lot of people at 5'11", 180 pounds, that's what Georgia's getting in Jaylen Heyward. Similar measurables, but also a similar style of play from that safety position. He's the number 3 safety in the class of 2024, and he brings a lot of the physicality to the field that Bullard does with his ability to strike from the back end, cover, backpedal, anticipate. A lot of speed there as well. The Florida Gators were a major player throughout his recruitment, and they were an intriguing option through this whole thing. But Georgia surged ahead with its performance in the national championship, and I think Heyward probably saw a lot of himself in Bullard winning that defensive MVP in the process over those last two games. He's kind of that sort of player. Will Muschamp has reinforced that on the back end from his recruitment standpoint, and he's a guy who can be a major contributor for the Bulldogs moving forward. Those guys in the Sunshine State aren't going to pull back, and while Georgia does have the number 2 overall safety in Peyton Woodyard already committed for the 2024 class, they're already turning their eyes to the number 1 safety in KJ Bolden out of Buford. Don't write off Jaylen Heyward, though, as a guy who can be a major impact maker moving forward. Can they pull down the top 3 safeties in the cycle? It's possible, but these other teams aren't going to make it easy. DawgsHQ has you covered on the Dog Walk message board, and we got you covered on the YouTube channel. Stay tuned for all the latest.